Hello and welcome to the KB6. My name's Glenn and I'm just going to take you through the world's best stretch. So let's get on with it. From your push-up position, you're going to step your foot up. If you can step your foot up to being at the same height or at the same position as your hand, wonderful. But if you can't, don't worry about it. I want you to adapt this stretch so that it's right for you. So if you need to step up lower, but still maintaining full foot contact onto the floor, then that's where you start. And your measure of progression is going to be inching your foot up towards your hand. Once you're in this position, whether it's further back or over here, full foot contact. I don't want your foot folding out to the side, you being overly weighted onto the inside or outside of your foot. It should be even weight distribution from toe to heel. In this position, give yourself a second once you step up to allow your hips to drop towards the floor and get into the first phase of that stretch. That's hip flexors and adductors. So keeping your knee aligned with your middle toe on this side, allow your hips to sink for a moment. Then you bring your right side, if you've stepped up with your right foot, it's your right elbow towards the floor. If that just means for you you're hanging, fine. If you can get to the floor, then that's progression. Still not deviating the weight through this foot. Elbow to the floor. Here's a critical one. You're going to reach around with the right hand and point towards the ceiling. What I didn't do and what so many people do is swing that hand over. It's not extreme rotation, it's thoracic rotation under control. So we go from here, elbow to the floor, stop, reach and extend. Come back to that starting position with hands both on the floor, sink your hips towards the floor, driving that knee out a tiny bit before you step back and repeat on the other side. Left foot steps up. Give your second a moment to sink, keeping your knee aligned with your middle toe and weight evenly distributed under your foot. Left elbow towards the floor or onto the floor. Left hand round towards the ceiling. Hand back onto the floor and drop your hips towards the floor that little bit more. What I like to do is go from here, step back, walk my way back up to standing, inchworm, before I go out again into a second rep. And I will typically do this for between 3 and 5 reps on each side, and I alternate and walk back each time, so that by the time I've done 5, I'm nicely warmed up. I hope that's been a clear and useful example for you of what is better known as the world's best stretch, but originally known as the Groiner. Thank you, don't forget to subscribe, see you at the next one, bye.